all. Today we're going to have a DT discussion on applications of flip-flop. So we all know what is a design thinking, right? It is a process of understanding the needs of a user. So totally we have 5 stages in design thinking. First one is empathy. In empathy, we'll be identifying what are all the problems that is faced by the user. In define part, we'll be defining what is the actual problem statement, and in ideate part, we'll be listing out the ideas, and in prototype, we'll be designing a model, and in testing part, we'll be checking whether it meets the needs of the user. Else, it will be again iterated, and this process continues. So now we're going to apply this design thinking in applications of flip-flop. So we all know flip-flop is a storage device. It is a edge triggering one. So it is capable of storing a single bit of data. Okay, it is being used in the counters and it is being used in the registers and all. So it is a basic storage element. It is more advantageous when compared to the latches also. So we're going to apply this design thinking approach in the applications of the flip-flop. Okay, let's start the discussion.
So, hello everyone. I'm going to speak about the empathy part. Empathy is the first stage in design thinking, and empathy is about to understand the needs, problems of the people. Fast-moving digital world, students and beginners who study in the electronics topic feel struggle in the how memory elements like flip-flop actually works. They only concentrate in the theory part and do not concentrate in the practical side. Using design thinking, learners and beginners must to know how the flip-flop user stores a bit and shift the state, and we can create an innovative hands-on method and application of flip-flops which makes the learners and beginners to understand the concept easily.
Yeah, in case of designing a digital circuit, user may even get confused whether to use a sequential circuit or combination circuit. So we all know combination circuit is one in which output depends only on the present state, whereas sequential depends on both past and present. So the flip-flop latches comes under the combination circuits and sequential circuits, and adders and all comes under the combination circuit. So user should have a clear idea about the circuit design. Then only they can approach a circuit, they can understand whether to use a sequential or combinational, or whether to use a latches or flip-flop and so on.
In the defined stage of design thinking, we clearly state the problem that we need to solve. For flip-flop, the main problem is that digital system need in the defined stage of design thinking, we clearly state the problem that we need to solve. The main problem in the flip-flop design is that a digital system needs a way to remember information and store the input signals correctly. For this, we can design a circuit that can store one bit of data and can change the state when it is needed. To achieve this, we can after achieving this, we can make a design on flip-flop that are stable, reliable, and make use of memory units and counters and timing systems.
Okay, next stage.
So next it comes to ideate stage. So after understanding the learner's struggles, we with flip-flops, we move to the ideate stage where creativity begins. So we brainstorm ideas to make learning creative and interactive also in a practical way. So instead of just learning the flip-flops through the circuit diagram, we can design a animated model, or we can use in a mini project or in real-time basis also. So when it comes to the mini project, we can show how flip-flop work in a traffic lights, counters, or memory units. So we can also create digit kits or mobile learning apps to make students visualize the state change of the flip-flops in a real time. So by changing the complex theory into the hands-on experience to make to understand it easier and better with an encouraging manner. So it can combine the imagination with the logic to generate ideas also. So these kind of things can help us in working in a practical way, in a very creative way.
More effective way, we apply this design thinking, we'll be getting a more effective approach of learning.
So I'm Vanilla. I'm going to talk about the prototype part. So here in prototype, we are going to make a model using our ideas. So here, through this prototype model, we could be able to know about the real life applications of flip flop and its uses in real world. So here we are going to make a model of a digital traffic light system and or 4-bit circuit control. So by using different types of flip flop like SR, JK, and D and T, can also make other devices so that the students can toggle the inputs and see the output changes. So through these models, we can able to know about the real life applications of a flip-flop in the real world examples, so that the students or the users can know about that memory of the backbone of digital system or the flip-flop.
So, as like Yamunullah said, the prototype part is in which we need the make the mini part of the testing. So, in testing, we check whether the prototype is really working or not. The first part in the testing of flip flop is giving the input signal to the flip flop, whether the desired output is coming or not. If the desired output is coming, it is mean that flip flop is working correctly. And the second part is that power and uh, uh, power and performance. So we next move to the second part of the clock and impulse. We know that clock and impulse responds immediately after the input is sent to the flip flop. If the input is reacts immediately, it is working correctly. And the next one is power and performance. By using the flip flop in the power and performance, it does not waste any energy. If it wastes energy, it is there is a some of flaws in that. And finally, it is reliability. It works under many voltage differences and another types of temperatures. So if it is a if it gives the standard output means it is working in proper conditions. So these are the various types to check whether the flip flop is working in correct way or not.
So we all had a discussion about design thinking approach on applications of flip-flop. So thank you all for your valuable points. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.